Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a first impressions and review on the brand new Wet n Wild Rebel Rose collection. Look at how beautiful this box is. I'm so excited. I love Wet n Wild's collections. I'm sorry, was I just covering my microphone? I hope not. So I actually just got this in PR 2 days ago and I ordered it the day before, which was on Monday, because I wanted to review it for you guys. So I just got that in the mail. So I never know when brands are gonna send me stuff, or I should say, I never expect brands to send me new launches. So I always end up purchasing them if needed for reviews. So anytime I have backups, of course, I always have a giveaway. So I'm gonna give away the other collection that I have, and all you have to do is just comment down below and just leave me anything that you want. And also along with your comment, leave me your Instagram or email where I can contact you in case you're the winner. I will pick the winner this weekend and ship out this collection to you. So check the description box for all details, but it's super simple. Just make sure you only comment once. Anyways, today we are going to be reviewing this bad boy over here. We have some skincare, makeup. So I did order this directly on Wet n Wild's website. I'm not sure when this is going to be launching in stores, but I know online, if you guys are interested in getting the full bundle and like the collection, you can order it. And I think it's like $60, but you can also buy everything separate if you don't want to buy the full collection. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, don't forget to grab a snack and let's get started. Okay, so I am going to start off with the skincare products first. So I already cleansed my face and everything like usual. So I am going to start off with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Toner. The packaging on this is really, really beautiful. I think everything with this whole Rebel Rose collection is stunning. And this is actually like a glass bottle, which is really interesting because it's like drugstore, but it looks very high end, which I'm living for. What I really like about this is that it says it's alcohol free, it's hydrating, and it's a soothing toner that refreshes, softens, and clarifies the skin while removing impurities. I mean, who doesn't want that? So I'm gonna go in and just spray my face with this. Oh wow, this smells just like roses. And if you guys know me, you know that that's one of my favorite scents, especially in skincare. I love it. I really like the spritzer too. It disperses the product really nicely on the face and very evenly. Like normally some sprays will kind of like shoot out in like one spot on your face, but this one was really nice. So obviously with the skincare, this is gonna be my first time using it. So I'll have to keep using this for at least like a month to really know if it's gonna be good or not. So I'll definitely update you guys, but I usually really like rose toners, especially when they're alcohol free. That's always great because it won't dry out your skin. Next up, we have the Photo Focus Rose Multi-Use Oil. This retails for $8, and what's really beautiful about this is that there's actually flowers in here. Like, how stunning is that? So you can use this oil on your body, hair, and nails. Maybe as like a cuticle oil, or you could even, you know what, I'm actually gonna apply it on my cuticles right now because my cuticles are pretty dry. You could even use this on the ends of your hair, I'm assuming. So that's probably what I'm gonna do when I wash my hair, but for now, I'm just gonna put a little bit right onto my cuticles because my cuticles get very dry. It also smells like roses. I get a lot of oils like this from TJ Maxx, and a lot of them always have the rose petals in it, and it's just, I love it. Okay, and then we have the Rose Primer Serum. So this is a water-based face serum that moisturizes and preps the skin for longer lasting makeup. Definitely feels very moisturizing, but it feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel very heavy, which I like. And the next thing we have in here is the Perfect Pout Lip Scrub. This is a rose flower extract infused lip scrub with extra fine sugar to exfoliate dead skin from lips. I've actually tried Wet n Wild's lip scrubs before in a previous collection, and I really, really liked it. I normally love lip scrubs. I think that they're great, especially in the winter time when our skin, at least my skin, my lips are very, very dry. So I'm gonna just exfoliate my lips right now. I normally would do this in the bathroom, by the way, but for the sake of the video. So sometimes I will also take an old toothbrush. You can just buy like a regular toothbrush from like the dollar store and really scrub your lips. And my lips aren't too dry at the moment, but if they're ever like really, really crusty, doing that makes a big difference. Normally I'll just rinse my lips off like in the sink, or you can take like a wet paper towel or wipe or something and just wipe away the lip scrub. I don't recommend eating it. I've seen some people do that in videos and I'm like, you're literally eating away your dead skin, which is weird, but I mean, do what works for you. So I'm gonna just moisturize my lips really quick, as always with my Mentha Lip Shine from Bath & Body Works. This one is the Vanilla Mint one. Okay, so in this collection, we have 3 different eyeshadow palettes. The first one is Bed of Roses, which looks like really, really pretty mauve tone shades. I'm probably gonna use this palette today because I usually like to match what I'm wearing with my makeup, and I don't know, this just looks gorgeous. The next one that I have is Secret Garden of Rendezvous. The colors in here are not really my cup of tea, but I guess this could be really good if you're ever looking for a specific shade and maybe want to do like a pop of color or something. But I mean, it does look really pretty, and I love how the rose is kind of embroidered into the eyeshadow. Like, it's really, really gorgeous. So I think they did a good job with like the aesthetic and everything of this collection. The last one that I have is House of Thorns, and this looks stunning. That green looks beautiful. I feel like that's like a perfect deep emerald green. I'm gonna just use my NYX Proof It eyeshadow primer. I use this all the time. I also really like the Kokie one. Recently discovered the LA Girl HD primer, which is also really good. So just use your favorite eyeshadow primer just so nothing creases and everything will last all day. I also did set my lids with a little powder. I usually always do that. My lids aren't oily or anything, but I feel like the shadows go on a little bit smoother when I set versus when I don't. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna jump back into this color right here with that Wet n Wild blending brush. I normally would go in with something much lighter, but obviously just because I'm sticking with everything in this collection, I'm just gonna use what I have here, but this is a pretty dark color, so definitely start off with a little bit of product and then build it up. I think I want a different brush because I want this to be applied better. I'm gonna take this Beauty by Rosita blending brush that I have. It's a white-haired brush. Okay, I need a smaller white-haired brush. This is not working. I'm gonna use a Sigma E25 blending brush instead. There we go. I should have just went in with this first. I'm just not used to going in with such a dark color. Okay, that's a weird line there. That's so weird. I'm trying to blend that out. I'm gonna go in with a lid shade anyway, so it's fine, but I feel like with these shadows, you have to work with them a little bit more compared to like the regular Wet n Wild palettes. I feel like it's definitely a lot easier to blend darker shades, at least in my personal experience, whenever you have a lighter shade underneath. I feel like it just layers better, it blends easier, so yeah. I'm gonna go into the Bed of Roses palette, and I'm gonna pick up that really deep vampy magenta purple. It's so beautiful. It's actually not magenta, burgundy. That's the color I meant, burgundy. And I'm gonna take that right on the outer crease. Really build that up. I wanna make a really, really dramatic look today, very like smoky and sultry. And this brush is also a white-haired brush, and this one is from Amazon. I will leave the brushes that I use down below. Wow, this color is really, really dark. It almost looks black, but it's like not black. I'm gonna go back in with that Wet n Wild blending brush. So I'm gonna take the House of Thorns palette, and I'm gonna pick up that really beautiful red shade. I'm gonna also apply that kind of in the crease. Just living for these red berry tone colors. They're so beautiful. I'm gonna take the Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm gonna kind of run that right in the socket of my eye. So the color that really stood out to me out of this entire collection the moment that I opened this was this really beautiful, it's almost like a really light purple pink with some sparkle in it, and I adore this color. I think it's perfect. So I'm going to be applying that right in the inner part of my lid. To do this, I'm going to use my favorite packer brush, which is the number 18 brush from Anastasia. I'm not going to spray my brush just so we can see how it looks without spraying. Okay, so spray is needed unless you want something really, really light. Yeah, like it's very subtle without any type of spray. Okay, so I'm gonna dip back in, and then I'm gonna use the rose water and pack pack that color on. Okay. For a second, I thought my mic wasn't on and connected, but we're good. Spray is definitely needed. I mean, this one even looks more vibrant, just like firsthand with the spray versus this one. Okay, I'm gonna apply some eye tapes. These are from e.l.f. You can get these actually in store now at Target, Ulta. I'm gonna do some smoky winged liner using the eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna apply these on the edges just to make it nice and precise. I'm gonna jump into the House of Thorns palette. Did I say Thrones earlier? It's House of Thorns. And I'm gonna take that black color and I'm gonna be applying that as my winged liner. I'm gonna use an angled brush. Again, this one is from my Amazon brush kit that I always use, so check the description box below. Just gonna add a little bit more of that berry color. Okay, then on a different brush, I'm gonna just take that black shadow and kind of smoke out the wing that I did. I love how it kind of looks like it's eyeliner, but it's literally just the black shadow. It's so nice. Yeah, this is a very black shadow. Normally, a lot of blacks are almost like charcoal, especially at the drugstore. Like they're just not super black, or not charcoal. They're like gray, but like this one is actually really, really dark. I'm gonna go into the Secret Garden of Rendezvous palette, and I'm gonna take that really light champagne. I'm gonna apply that on the brow bone. Like, how satisfying is that? So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up my face makeup, my foundation, concealer. I just did a foundation routine, so I will link that down below. I go super into depth and I don't wanna bore you guys with the face products, especially since today's video is really just focused on the collection. So I'll be right back and we'll finish up the lower lashes and we'll move into the lips and the cheeks. Okay, foundation, concealer, powder, and bronzer is on. So I'm gonna finish up the lower lashes and then we can jump into the rest of the face and the lips, of course. I'm basically gonna use the same exact colors that I used in my crease. I'm gonna go into the Secret Garden of Rendezvous palette and I'm going to pick up that burgundy shade. I'm going to apply that right on my lower lash line. I'm going to use an e.l.f. contour brush for the eyes. Tapping off the excess because these colors are dark. I'm gonna use a definer brush. This is really good for like pressing shadow on your lower lash line. This one's from Sigma. It's an E15 flat definer. And I'm gonna jump into the Bed of Roses palette and I'm gonna take that really deep burgundy color. Then to line my waterline, I feel like this pencil is perfect. This is the 24/7 Glide On pencil from Urban Decay in Alkaline. And this is just like a really beautiful burgundy color and it matches perfectly with the look. To coat the bottom lashes, I've really been loving the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. This is like a newer mascara and I love it because it doesn't flake, it's not clumpy. It's really nice for the lower lashes. Moving into the cheeks, so I have here this really beautiful brush. This is their blush brush, so I'm going to use this to apply my blush, which you guys are going to die when you see the blush because it's a black blush. I'll talk about that, but this is really, really cute. It's kind of like a rose. I mean, I feel like, is this absolutely necessary to have in your collection? No, but I mean, it's really pretty to look at. I do feel like this is kind of pricey for just one makeup brush. This is $8, and I mean, it doesn't look like it's anything special. I feel like it's really $8 for the fact that it does look like a rose. It's very like just cute, but just in general, in my opinion, it is pretty pricey, but I'm going to use it today and we'll see how it applies the blush. So this is their Color Icon Cream Blush in Rose in Peace, and this transforms to a berry color when you apply it. So it's weird because it literally looks black, but it's going to change colors, so I'm here for it. So I'm going to just dip my brush in here. Ooh. Okay, I think I applied too much. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. So a little bit goes a long way. Don't do what I do, because this is way too much. Okay. I'm gonna just take my beauty sponge that I was using to apply my foundation to blend that out the best that I can. And this one is from Wet n Wild, by the way. So yeah, a little bit of that goes a long way. I mean, the color is pretty. It's not typically what I go for. To be quite honest with you, I'd rather just use a regular blush. I love Wet n Wild single color icon blushes. They're like $3. The shade Apricot in the middle is my favorite, and also Just Peachy. I feel like it's just more convenient and more practical versus something like this, which can get very messy very quick. I mean, I feel like my face looks kind of blotchy right now, and I really liked my face makeup. Okay, yeah, that was definitely my bad though. I'm always really heavy-handed when it comes to my products. You guys always tell me in the comments. This isn't really something that I'm a huge fan of. I mean, the concept is really, really cool, but the color and just like, I don't know, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna kind of wait for that to dry a little bit because I feel like my face is still a little tacky from that, and I'm gonna apply a powder blush over top, and hopefully this won't turn into a complete fail. But yeah, let's move into the lip products. So in this collection, I have 2 matte liquid lipsticks, which I've tried their liquid lipsticks before and I really, really like them. I'm pretty sure these are new colors, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first one is Kiss of Death, and this is just like a really deep vampy color. I might go in with this just because I always use nudes. And then the other one is in Deviant Damsel, which is like a really deep purple, which is very out of my comfort zone. And then we have their Liquid Catsuit High Shine lipsticks. These are absolutely amazing. You're gonna hear about them in my upcoming favorites video, but they are incredible. It's basically just like a really nice, thick and opaque lip gloss. It's not sticky, it's very creamy, and these shades are actually really cute. So I have Petal Poison, which is like a really pretty light pinky purple, and then the other one is in Bud Romance, which is like a nice kind of cool tone purple as well. I feel like both of these would go really well with the eye look, but I'm gonna just do a vampy color today just to switch it up. I really like this color. This is super, super vampy though. I definitely feel like a vampire, but I do like it. I will say with the Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks, you only need 1 layer. If you dip and do it another layer, it's gonna crumble all over your life, so don't do that. Also, I haven't had the greatest experience with like their really vampy liquid lipsticks. I find that they don't really last that long, and I don't like the way that they fade. I don't know how this color is gonna be. I mean, sorry, I have something in my tooth. I definitely do prefer their lighter shades in their liquid lipsticks versus their super vampy colors, but I feel like that's the case with most brands in general. I've heard that like darker colors like this are really difficult to make, but in general, I mean, this shade is really, really pretty, and I think it looks nice with the eye look, and it matches my shirt. I realized after I finished filming the entire video that I forgot to talk about the Jelly Balm. So this is really cool because the balm kind of just looks like a clear type of lip balm, but then when you apply it, it turns into this really bright pink rose color. I'm personally not a fan of the color on me. I just don't really love bright pinks, but the concept is really cool. And if you like colors like this, and I think you would really like this, it's just a really lightweight lip balm. It doesn't feel super oily or heavy. All right guys, so this is the completed look. All in all, I really liked everything that I used. At first, I was having a little trouble blending the eyeshadows, but I feel like that's just because I went in with such a dark color right off the bat. I typically go in with like really soft transition colors and then gradually build it up, but I was just trying to kind of work with what I had today. But other than that, I really do like this eye makeup. I think it's really pretty. Will say though, if let's say you buy this one right here, which is the Bed of Roses palette, I do feel like you're gonna need another palette to go with it, just because you need some transition colors. You might need like a brow bone highlight, or you know, just your basic colors that these palettes don't have. But regardless, I still think for the price they are worth trying. Maybe if you're looking into these specific shades or something for a vampy look like this, but I really like them. This one is definitely my favorite. You guys already know that this cream blush, I just wasn't a fan of it. I mean, the concept is really cool, it's different, but I mean, I'd rather just go in with a regular powder blush, and I obviously went in with way too much. But just all in all, I don't love the color. It's a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I feel like this could be better maybe if you're into cream blushes and you are tanner, darker skin tone, but for my light skin people, I don't really see how this is going to be working for an everyday basis. It's just a little too bright for me, but that's just my personal opinion though. I do love Wet n Wild single blushes, so definitely check those out if you're looking for a good powder blush. I will keep you guys updated as far as the skincare goes, but I really like what I used so far. I love the smell of it. I like the spritzer. I like the way it feels on my skin, so I'm really happy. And then as far as their lip colors, I've used both their liquid lipsticks and their high shine lipsticks as well. Love them. The only difference is here the colors are different. Something else that I don't really feel like is totally worth having are these brushes. I mean, they're really cute. I guess this could be really cute to have in your makeup room or something, but I don't really see myself using this like in my everyday makeup routine. I have other brushes that I prefer from Wet n Wild and other brands in general, so for me, $8 is a bit steep for something like this. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you guys have tried anything from this collection. I haven't personally seen it in stores, but if I find out any details of when this will be launching in stores or anything, I will let you know. Thank you guys for everything. I love you all, and I will see you in a few days in my next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I upload 3 new videos every single week. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.